I'm going to read two different parts. The first part is in chapter 2, my heavy heart. When my heart got heavier and heavier, my breath brought me back to what I needed to do to heal. I would cry and cry, and my breath would bring me right back to the present. I said this to myself on repeat. You need to feel it to heal it. I carry this with me, and I share these words quite often to help people who I think need it the most. My breath gives me the room to heal it, feel it, be better, and do better. Choosing to heal and breathe through my pain was the best decision I ever made. I am a better leader, an effective coach, and a better human in our world. If you're grieving and reading this, take a moment to breathe in and out. Listen to your body and proceed with love and compassion. Grief is a heavy weight to carry around. Choose to feel it so that you can heal it. The last part I'm going to read is from chapter 4. It is related to self-care as well. Third habit. The third habit was the toughest of all. Guilt and shame were accompanied with this one on some days. This was before I knew better. I am so grateful for my grief counselors and support groups. I would not be writing this book to help grievers and the people supporting the grievers without their help. Building the courage to write about this took 4 years and 3 months to process and heal, with lots of storytelling about my grief journey. Talking about it helped me reach and uplift unresolved grief. Grief can be beautiful. It depends on how we see it. I will not describe it this way in the early days. It was why me at first. Then it became, how do I flip this experience into serving our world? The third habit that brought me significantly close to the glimpse of light was crying and laughing unapologetically. I made a promise to myself that I will do this. I cried and laughed anywhere and everywhere. I did so at work, in front of my staff and customers, on planes, in the airport, shared accommodation space when I was traveling, at the grocery store, on the street, in my car, in the hallways, at parties, on the phone, in meetings, at the spa, and talking to my stranger friends. I permitted myself from crying in my room and shower to anywhere and everywhere. This act right here brought me closer to my joy from the core of my being. I could feel it making its way through as I did this and caring less of what people thought. Grief broke me wide open, and the pieces forming after felt pure, beautiful, and human. I wouldn't have it any other way. I had this void for a long time, and I can tell you that I stopped trying to fill this void and started to embrace who I am more and more. I love me for who I am and who I am becoming. I love me first. The more love I can build for myself, the more love I can pour into the world. I bring the love and energy as I walk through this experience, and I will laugh and or cry as I feel. I am here to feel, and when I feel my feels, I feel more joy from my core. Thank you.